se organizziamo tutto stasera? E a che partire settimana? No, deve essere stasera. È l'inaugurazione, dobbiamo cominciare con un po'. Non potremmo fare cicletta. Guarda il cielo. È un bel giorno per essere liberi, il nostro juke joint. Per noi e vestito da noi, come abbiamo sempre voluto. L'unica possibilità è quella di dividerci. Chi guarderà il furgone che vado a parlare con Ciao? Basta che capiscono che sei tu. Manchiamo da tanto, sta. In 7 anni non ci si dimentica. D'accordo. Controlla. Buonasera.
No music today. Mom is watching a movie. Don't wanna interrupt. Second set I'm gonna do without weights.
Da dove vieni? Vorrei ossigenare questa. Dai, io sono Smoke. No, non sei nessuno. Voglio farti guadagnare qualche minuto. Ho bisogno che tu venga a sederti in questo furgone. E se qualcuno dovesse dargli un'occhiata a qualcuno, voglio che tu suoni il clacson. Lo faresti per me? Stai leggendo?
I hate working out, man. Fucking do. That's one set. All right. Ooh. Then without the music, you can feel yourself breathing, and I'm actually tired. Damn. So next set I'm gonna use another set with the weight, but the second one I may use the elastic band. I have to see. I don't know, actually, maybe next set I'll use the no weight. Let's see how many I can do. Alright. I'll just rest a little bit. I ate a steak this lunch, so that's good, and I feel kind of okay. But I'm not very rested. I don't know, so I feel like I have to recover a little bit more. as I told you before, no music today. But I mean, it's also fine. Also, good to, you know, get used to not listening to music when you work out, I think, in my humble opinion. And it just snaps you back into reality. You know, when you hit your music, kind of in your own mode, and you kind of a little bit more, I guess, performing, maybe a little bit less aware of the pain and the effort. No music, you only have your thoughts and your fatigue to focus on, basically. So I think that's a little bit harder, but that's also part of the challenge. I mean, to be honest, in real life scenarios, when is it ever that you're gonna be alone with your pain? Because that's kind of deep. I didn't mean it that way. I mean, like, when you're doing some physical physical effort, you don't usually, because like here you only do it for the sake of working out. If you're moving like a big, like, heavy object, you don't think about the pain. You actually think about moving the object. I don't know if it makes sense. When you're working out, there is no goal. Like, the goal is to, like, fatigue yourself. There is no thing to focus on. You know, when you're climbing, for example, or doing like some parkour. When I used to do parkour, I didn't think about the, you know, the physical output. I just thought of jumping around, climbing stuff. That's and I didn't feel the effort, honestly. And I came back home, and that day I was fucking tired, man. And not even tired to the level I feel after a workout. You know, when I work out, after that I don't feel tired. The day after, I don't feel like those weird muscle like pains all around my body. When I do something without even thinking about it, like climbing or moving a big weight, I can feel the, I mean, to be fair, like, to be kind of objective, you also feel the, you know, delayed the POMS, you know, the post onset muscle soreness. You can feel that when you do something that you don't usually do, simply because you are not used to those movements. When you work out, you always do the same program, most likely, so you kind of get used to that you know, effort. And so I don't feel the, you know, pain in my chest unless I stop working out for 2 weeks and I start again. Yes, I do feel it again, but other than that, if you're doing like some climbing, you're using some muscle you probably don't often use, and that's what you feel the pain for. So yeah, my previous theory was probably baloney, but that's still a train of thoughts. That's no music, forgot. So yeah, wish me good luck. Let's go back into the workout. Do I use weights? I don't know. Let me take off my ring. By the way, look at the rust. Well, actually not. Let's go without weights. Alright. Next set, I'm gonna use the elastic band. Damn.
$20 per suonare al nostro giù stasera. Ci piacerebbe, ma sarò al messaggio stasera come qualsiasi sabato. Quanto ti paga? Non penso che fai sacco normale. Non ti pagano $20 a sera, piuttosto? Non ti pagherà $20 a sera. Pagherai $20 buona assistenza. Non ho mai sentito giù.
Fuck, man. Alright, that's it for this workout. If I wanted to, I could even do some isometrics, but I don't feel like it. Yeah, my room is a mess, so sorry about that. But yeah, that's my state. I could try some beef jerky, but I won't. Or maybe I should. Yeah, maybe not today, because I'm not very hungry at the moment. So that's it for today. And yeah, no isometrics this episode, I think 102. So thank you for joining the ride. Thank you for everybody who has been like watching so far. There are not many people, but the ones who are, I don't know, it feels less alone, I guess. I will still do it even if I wasn't recording, don't get me wrong, but like, there is no excuse. But I appreciate the kind people who comment on my video. Almost, I think I've got very rare negative comments on this format, and yeah, only like positive people and constructive feedback. So I really appreciate it. And if you're wondering why the video quality is such, not the best, like I don't put much effort in these videos, it's because I want to keep this series a long-term thing, and I know for a fact that if I start like obsessing over the quality of the video, like doing cuts and edits and the camera positioning, I'm gonna completely like overthink it, and eventually will come a day where I skip one workout because I didn't have the right setup and all of that shit. So since I want this habit, like this working out thing, to be a constant thing, I don't want to allow perfectionism to invade this this habit. So I'm not gonna bother making good quality videos. So thank you for just staying along here. As always, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and see you next workout. Stay consistent. Bye bye.